Power to the people. Let's try this again. Power to the people. Yes, I was on speaking to a little lady. They just told me last minute. I'm coming up now. They don't think, I think I'll get our best. I get our best under pressure. I think I was born under pressure. I'm Chairman Fred Hampton Jr., son of Deputy Chairman Fred Hampton, and also the Kuwait Chair. Real brief. My father, Chairman Fred, was along with his comrades, Defense Captain Warren Clark, with two of the countless victims of American terrorism. They were assassinated December 4th, 1969, by the federal government via the Chicago Police Department. And I'm the son of Chairman Fred Hampton, who was Illinois Chapter Chairman of the Black Panther Party. He, along with his comrade, Deputy Defense Captain Warren Clark, were two of the countless victims of United States terrorism. They were assassinated December 4th, what we define as the massacre on Monroe. I know there's a lot of speakers up here today, and when I say the word terrorism, a lot of people automatically connect to dates like September 11, New York. However, I come to you, I speak to what we refer to as one of the OVs of terrorism. Because the OVs, the original victims of terrorism, people who have been terrorized under such euphemisms as slavery, Jim Crow, sharecropping, gentrification. In fact, we even say that police brutality is a euphemism. Because the reality is every day in the community that I come from to represent, every day is September 11th. And the reality is that when those flashing blue lights come from behind us, when we some cat in college or we some cat in some street organization, all of us feel that same sentiment of terror from the top of our heads to the tip of our toes. I'm still based in Chicago. A lot of people say, what's the difference? What happened in 1968? What happened to your father, the attacks of the Black Power movement? A lot of people try to say that was some sort of nostalgic type thing, and they just attempt to view it in an abstract type of way. We must make concrete connections. As the old saying goes, only names have changed. However, in Chicago, even the names have not changed. In 1968, you had the infamous gangster, Mayor Richard Daley, at the helm of Chicago. Right now, today in 2008, George Bush refers to Daley Jr. as the most powerful mayor in the country. This Chicago is a city in which the United Nations is deemed as the torture capital of the country. No amount of black offense. In fact, Obama, none of these people have spoken to the terrorist that goes out right inside Chicago. We call for some concrete commitments. I say we on to the POCC, Prison Conscience Committee. We call on all freedom-loving forces to be consistent in your definition of terrorism. Be consistent with your call to end the wars, and we unite with the call for the stopping of the wars in Iraq, Afghanistan, and everywhere else. However, let us not negate the occupying armies that go down to Chicago, Detroit, Cincinnati. When I say occupying, I'm talking about the police department. We must make the connection. We must not just address what we call safe subjects or over-every type of subject. In other words, we just can't talk about, in other words, we must make the connection. When it's going down at Abu Ghraib, Baghdad, make the connection to the condition that the Mumia Abu Jamal, the Sunday out at Coders, what they going through on a day-to-day basis. Make the connection when the forced medication of prisoners abroad. Make the connection to Pontiac, Illinois. Pontiac, Illinois have prisoners right in the 60s or right now today. In Pontiac, Illinois, our prisoners are forced to go on visits with black net masks over their face and rubber grill over the mouthpiece and chain and shackles down to the floor. We deem that as terrorism. Make the connection. That women are being mistreated across seas to the conditions that 17-year-old girls in Cook County Jail, which is in Chicago, 17-year-old girls who are forced to rinse out their sanitary napkins for reuse right now today. These are acts of terrorism. So we say, let us seize the time. The momentum is high. We see the people's conscious level, there are revolutionary leaps being made, leaps and bounds. People are being very clear on how they view America. That's why this is a strategic move that the United States government want to put a face like Obama out there to give another image that everything is cool in America. But we know the real deal what's going on. So So being the fact that people are becoming more and more clear what's happening all over the world, let us be very correct in our position. And then make the connection when it's going down to the terrorism that's going on a day-to-day basis right in the colonized community of the United States of America. Make the connection that one of the prison guards, one of the pigs that was exposed in Abu Ghraib, Grainer, was one of the same pigs that was operating in SCI Green when Mumial Jamal has been held captive there. This ain't no new thing about how they going to violate people's rights. This has been the day-to-day thing in America. As Malcolm X stated, America's democracy is an hypocrisy. Let's pull the covers up this piece. Let's expose these contradictions and move the people to organize